on time, late as hell. But welcome to Stargeekz. This is Sean,
This is Steve.
And this is Ed.
and we are out. We are without Alil this week because he is in Chicago, and he felt like he was too good to record with us.
Hey, how does it feel when the motherfucker's check don't go through? You know what I'm saying? You finally on the other side of this shit.
Yeah. It doesn't feel good. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. What's up, Zombie? What's good, man? What's good? Ed, there was no news this week. Not really. Collecting news, there was like one thing, but nothing really major that was like kind of there was like I thought there was some news, but I swore I thought there was, but maybe I'm crazy.
Yeah, I went through and looked, and the only thing that I kept seeing was everybody just talking about Acolyte. It was all the theories break down. It's just everything everybody's expecting to happen or not expecting. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing I got, what's up? What's up, man? What's going on? What's good? What's good? Welcome to the show.
Hello, James.
The only thing I got collecting news wise, would drop this actually today, was this Gamorrean guard. I don't want to say who it's from because I don't want anybody getting in trouble, but at this point, who cares? If you want to put it out there, it's out there for us to talk about. Gamorrean guard life-size bust.
Life size.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. That's what I said.
I mean, Sean, think about how dope it would be to have like one on either side of the door going into your room.
I know that would. Right. You know what's funny? I didn't pull the trigger on this one, man.
Well,
I did.
What's the price tag on that?
Well, the
really 300?
No. That's the pre-order. The pre-order.
Okay. I was like, you gotta be shitting me. Yeah, I should have known. If it was 300, you would have bought it.
Of course, yeah. The pre-order is 300. The entire thing is $9.99.
Yeah.
You're putting down a $300 pre-order, and then I mean, it's to be honest, the sideshow one actually now is going for like probably damn near $3,000 to $4,000 right now. To be honest, it has it, which is interesting to me. It has a sideshow base, which
is it cross-eyed.
I know, no. Does it look like it?
I don't know.
That left eye looks a little. He's pointing a little more east than west,
Yeah, it probably should be a little bit more centered, but
it still looks good.
It doesn't bother me as much. Like I'm like, it's okay. Like it ain't.
Damn, look at the drool. Like the drool on it looks crazy.
I know. See, I'm just like, man, do I really want this shit?
Yeah,
I don't need it.
You don't need it, but it's fucking awesome, and you should get it.
Life size.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's a good piece. I think I still got a little bit of time. I know the one that actually sold out, the one that was signed, it comes with the guy who actually played the Gamorrean guard. Steven Castellano. I don't know who he is exactly, but it's not really worth because you can get his signature for like maybe $100 online. So it's a huge piece though. It's pretty big.
Wow. That is big.
Yeah. Damn it. I don't think I need it. I'm fine. I think I'm fine at this point. So that's the only thing that came out like collectible wise that I know of. It does look good, Zombie. It does. Did you order it? Yes. Is the real question. Wow, Zombie, if you got that, man, I respect you on that one. Go big, go.
So true.
I mean, for me, yeah, I as the collector of like shit, like it's a good piece, but I think I'm gonna hold off. I think there's an IG-11 that's coming out that I really want. I like the robot of it, so I think I'll probably get that instead. I'm not hesitate because I'm looking more for ships anyway. So, no, I make my own. I mean, Zombie, I respect you on that one. Shit,
I'd like to see it.
Yeah, Zombie, send some pictures, man. You get a chance, man. send it to either the Stargeekz Facebook page, which I actually got to talk about because I don't never actually talk about it. I don't never post anything on there. I got to start posting shit on there. Or just send it to us on Instagram. I think you know my Instagram is like Stargeekz or Create Ink Studios. I don't have any of our banners up to this week, which is weird. I don't know why I didn't do that. But yeah, that is it for collecting stuff. Like I don't know anything else that dropped. Nothing came out.
There.
Yeah.
I was saying it's holiday week. It's because today's Friday actually for all of us, so that's why you don't have nothing ready.
Yeah,
it's a 4-day weekend, baby.
Yeah, man. So enjoy that. Oh, I did get something. Shocking.
Of course. We just had to let it play a little longer for his brain to kick in so he could remember he got something.
I did.
A holiday.
Give me 2 seconds. Hold on.
But because of the holiday week, that's why I unfortunately don't have any of my fun sound effects and bells and whistles. I couldn't bring the whole studio with me down to the shore.
We got to talk about this, Ed.
I know.
This wasn't part of the interview process.
I might need some.
Fail.
I mean, you are in an X-Wing, so we have to give you some
credit and props.
Yeah, I actually have the TIE Fighter one, but very few would look at that and go, "Oh, he's a TIE Fighter."
Yeah, Zombie. You know what? I didn't realize it. Yeah, your shit looks amazing, dude. All Zombie shit is awesome. So I just finished this thing.
Well, that's definitely not life size, right, Zombie?
No. But I just finished this. This was a Bandai Millennium Falcon kit.
What did it come with that case, or did you get that?
No, I just bought that. I just bought that today.
That's awesome. That's an awesome case.
I did all the weathering and the painting. Sticker decals. Really cool.
And I bet you money there's a ton of detail. No. No. Hey, no, that's very on brand with the Millennium Falcon shit just be falling off.
It comes off.
Just got that bucket of bolts back together.
It comes off.
But I bet you money there's a ton of stickers and painting and all kinds of shit inside that you'll never see.
Oh, no. This one actually didn't have any of that. So it actually, the other one did, but this one it's cool. I mean, I like it. Like I did really cool. Yeah, I did as good of a job as I could. I go to solo mode.
Yeah, I like that blast shot looking thing on the bottom there. It looks almost like a blaster shot. Yeah, right there. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of smudging and a lot of paint work. You know, I mean, I tried my best. I did what I could do.
No, your weathering's always spot on.
Thhank you, man. I appreciate that. So I did get that. I found the glass case. I was like, oh shit, I found this at like little like Home Depot thing. It was like easy as shit to get. I thought it looks great in there too. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, it does.
Very nice.
So I did get that, and I did find this week I got rid of some Hasbro statue. I mean, some Hasbro ships, because now I'm going like studio scale stuff. So like, I was like, you know what? Let me just get rid of this shit and call it a day. Zombie is saying a lot of stuff, and I am not even like posting this shit. I just sent it. All right, cool. I'll take a look at it. I'll try to send it to my to the group. I'll share it at the end. Yeah, so it would be crazy in a diorama. I would love to do a diorama, but I'm not that good at that kind of stuff, so I kind of leave that stuff alone. But I got rid of all my Hasbro ships, and I ended up getting this at a local toy shop. I ended up getting a Rancor in box.
Wow!
Oh no, the Rancor!
I got an inbox Rancor that literally cost me nothing because I got rid of some old ships that I just didn't want anymore. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll get rid of these. Now I'm going for all like inbox, Kenner shit. So this was a good pickup, man. Like
he's opening the box. Hooray!
So yeah, I mean, all the inserts are in there, which is really cool. No, the inserts aren't in there, actually. I'm sorry. But no, the inserts aren't in there, Ed. I'm sorry. But yeah, it looks great, great piece. It's an old Kenner piece. Thought it was a cool pickup, so snagged it. I was like, yeah, I can pass it up.
Are you gonna have him out of the box and then just have the box on display?
Well, I already have a Rancor, so like I like the box. Yeah,
hell yeah.
So to me, I really could
The
care
black,
less
it's the
about
black
that.
and red Return of the Jedi colorway, man. It's
I know
really good.
that's the part that I love about this because again, Return Jedi was kind of my favorite. So to have the box, you know, again, complete and actually in really good condition.
That's a good looking box.
yeah, man. So I'm very happy to have that. So opening Pandora's box again.
Yep.
Um,
You know, in hindsight, that movie should have been called A Return of a Jedi.
yeah. The only difference between a professional and an amateur is the professional has done it more than once. The more dioramas you do, the better. That's true. You're right.
You got to go to Hobby Lobby. They got all them little trees and shit. You just got to buy all that shit. It's all right there.
Yeah, I mean, I've done like small diorama stuff, like weathering and all that kind of shit. But
yeah, you made the base for that ATST, right?
ATST,
the
yeah,
Walker.
Yeah,
with the foliage and shit down there.
Yeah, I'm actually
do that, but bigger, with more stuff. You get LEDs. You can make it look like the shit's shooting.
My thing is now I got
LEDs and some cotton. Looks like clouds.
I got a listener of the show, Joe Vitelli. He's printing me out of Cloud City. It's in 3D resin. Yeah. I can't wait to get that. Like, I'm very curious to see how I'm gonna play with that one. Like putting clouds around it, and
you have to have that coming from your grid, from the ceiling grid. You have to.
No. I'm gonna put it on a base, and I'm gonna try to level it.
It has to be in the fucking sky.
I can't do that though. Like I can't. Like I think it's gonna look weird. Because my setup is different. Like I got everything inside Besta, so I want to put it inside of Besta. But what I'm gonna do is put like some cloud shit around it, and have it like it's hovering on the base, and then try to put lights in it, and then put LED lights coming through the whole thing, so that way it's all shining through.
It's Zami, Delaware. It's the fucking land of milk and honey for nerds. I swear to God.
No.
I don't know how the fuck he does it.
It's just him.
Time.
Because I live in the same area. It's him.
No, Ed doesn't go out. First of all, Ed don't go out.
I've been out. I know where you're going, and yeah, it's you.
He's got that luck. He's got that rabbit's foot in his pocket.
This was not a farmer's market pickup. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This wasn't a farmer's market pickup. But the Cloud City, I don't know how big it's gonna be. I know last time I checked, it's probably size wise, it may be.
He didn't tell you like a measurement. He just did like
because we were playing around with shit. So it's like he's playing around with two different ones. So he's like, well, I like this size, but in resin, it's gonna come out a lot better if I print out a little bit smaller. So I'm not 100% sure yet. Once I get it, believe me, everybody will see it. Like, because I'm gonna have that shit hooked up. So we'll see what happens. But yeah. That's it, man, for collecting stuff, man. There's again nothing else, really no news stuff, but we do have Acolyte to talk about, and I know why everybody's here. I'm very curious to see what you guys think, but Ed, we'll open the stage up. Acolyte episode.
Any initial thoughts before we start breaking it down? Or?
Well, let me play the spoiler warning because we are getting about to get a spoiler.
Oh, yes.
All right. Acolyte, episode 6, Teach and Corrupt.
So,
Ed, I'm going to let you start. How'd you feel about the episode?
I'm actually surprised because after the last one, tons of action. I don't know if it's where the entire show is going, but I found myself kind of on the edge of my seat, hanging on every word.
Really?
Yeah, I was waiting to see. There was a lot of things in here that's kind of being unpacked. I love kind of this intrigue with what may or may not be a Sith, but yeah, looking back, I'm like, why was I so into this episode? But I was. Yeah, I'm sure I'm on an island with that one, but so
you might be.
Steve.
Oh yeah, you're way on that island by yourself.
That's what I thought.
So like this episode reminded me a lot of that fucking Godzilla movie with Bryan Cranston. Like every time something cool is gonna happen, they fucking went to something else. Like, and then he's just like, "You're gonna sit and listen to me," and I'm like, "No, the fuck she ain't. Not this week." And sure as shit, like they get right on the cusp of saying what it is, and I swear to God, that reveal better be so fucking juicy. That better be a big ass slab of meat, bro. Because if it's fucking not, fuck this show. If it's not, like the build up, this whole episode was only like, ooh, it's coming. Ooh, like that's all it was.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fucking, it better. All right, it fucking better. I'll be back next week. We better fucking do something. But maybe not, you know. But fuck, very Godzilla. This episode sucked.
It was one of those episodes. It was a filler episode, but like you can't do. Also I realized something. Like I don't want to, because I know we're gonna get into spoilers, but I feel like this was made as just long form. Like I don't think this shouldn't have been week to week. They should just release this whole thing, because I feel like as we're watching it, we're like, because we're balancing it, because it's not a whole. It's 30 minutes or 30 or 40 minutes of, oh, okay, wait till next week. Oh, wait till next week. But it doesn't seem like it was made that way. It seems like this was a whole long thing. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for not the Snyder cut, but the what's the guy who did the Obi-Wan cut?
Patton.
Oh yeah,
the Patterson cut, because the Patterson cut
Patterson
is probably going to be a whole lot better than this shit, because the way it's laid out week to week, it's just not. This is not fucking House of Dragons, dog.
and the dialogue too. Like the dialogue, like most of it is like them repeating shit back and forth. It's like, well, how do you feel? Well, how do you feel? Well, what about this? Well, what about this? Like, god damn, can you just say something? Just get the point across.
Yeah, there's a lot of like monologuing, and it's like, I get everybody's a good actor. Like, you don't have to monologue so much. Like, just tell us what you want and tell us where you're gonna go. Or a lot of guessing games. Oh, well, what do you like you said, Steve? Like, what do you think? Oh, well, maybe you should do that, or maybe you shouldn't. I don't know. Like, what? Like,
and I made a prediction in episode 2 that is coming to fruition right before our very eyes.
And see, you called it. You actually called it. But I think it's something else. I think it's something else there, but I don't know. But we're gonna unpack it. We're gonna get into it, and I guess we'll figure it out as we go.
Oh, I have some questions too about some shit that goes on there. We'll get into it. Oh, again, good. Thank you, James.
Yes,
put it together as one long episode.
Yes,
because this episode starts with, guess what? OSHA wakes up again.
Again.
How many like yo, this chick is unconscious or asleep so much in this fucking show. She's got to go see a doctor, bro. She's got like long-lasting brain damage. I think I've been unconscious from like blunt force 0 times in my life. Like this shit's like 8 times already.
Yeah,
like
every other episode.
Yeah, is it every other episode she's like knocked out?
Feels like it.
Oh my god! Like, again, it's long form. This should be long form, because it's just, as many times as she's been knocked out, she should literally be like, I don't even know.
For
She's
real,
like,
right? I'll be like, I can't catch that much if I tried.
Yeah, for real, man.
Lordy, that bed looks uncomfortable as shit, though, don't it?
No,
that's why she woke up.
Yeah.
She woke up with a stiff ass back. She's like, oh, fuck.
I don't know, man. I like a nice, comfortable pillow, though. That's not a bad looking pillow, though. It looks like one of those
her head. She had nice neck support. Very good.
Yeah.
Lower back problems for days.
It's sad when we start talking about neck support and pillows. It's like, we're getting old.
Yeah, like, hey, if I took anything away from Star Wars, whoever designed that fucking pillow, I need one of them. That shit looks comfy. It looks like the heat distribution works out real nice.
It's cold arm under it.
Yeah,
Oh man,
need me that pillow.
Right,
well, I think the big takeaway from this, she is not healed. Now, we all saw Quamir heal her, but so did he not heal her completely? Is he not powerful enough? Is there something more to it? But she's not completely healed, which was just one of my takeaways.
Maybe he just like stopped the closed the wound and then wrapped it.
But he didn't stop it.
I didn't see him heal her though. I didn't see him heal her. I thought he touched it. I didn't know he healed her.
No, I could have sworn last week he like did the hand wavy thing and it was like X-Men style. But
I thought so too, but it just, I don't know. It brings up the question: did he heal her or not?
I don't know. All right.
And so this is the unknown planet, and
what's up, Taylor?
And I know immediately this is Octo from the sequel trilogy. But if you guys didn't hear any other stuff, I listened to the Plagueis novel. I think this is Baldemic, which was mentioned to have the cortosis mineral on it. And this, if they follow that, which I know it's legends now, this is the planet where Plagueis killed his master Tenebris. If you follow that timeline, that would have been about 67 before the Battle of Yavin. This should be taking place roughly 135 years before the Battle of Yavin. So,
goddamn, I love it when you do that shit, Dave.
Cuts, man, deep cuts.
So,
it's like a ninja.
Love it. I'm like, take me to class, professor. So, learn me some shit because I had a fuck you show moment with the unknown planet. I'm like, oh, okay. Cool. Ooh, unknown planet. They got fucking names for every goddamn thing under the sun here. That little rock creature, that's got a name, but this planet don't. Okay. That's what I felt like. But you explained it really well. I like that.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
Now we'll have to wait and see because again, that was legends. I don't know what's going to truly flesh out into the canon world, but
those little creatures. They had the big noses like those blue milk monsters did that Luke was into.
Yeah, but that's a similar look
really
to
common.
Even like the creatures that are on the what are they? The EPAs, the ones.
Plus,
So
if this was Octu, you would have had to see one of them porgs, right? They would have put a porg in there.
Yeah, easily. Yeah.
So this was one of those little things that bothered me. So we saw, and I'm going to get the girls mixed up because they've switched places. We saw Osha wake up on that planet. So she's been out for a while. They made it to that planet. And yet at the same time, these guys are just leaving. I don't get the time difference. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just the little things that kind of irk me. And of course, whatever ship these Jedi are on with Saul, they got a bad model because this shit doesn't work.
It doesn't work. I like the cool docking,
but everything's broken. It's not like
that worked.
They weren't in a fight or anything. I mean, what the hell?
It just sucks. So, they just got a lemon. You don't want to have a lemon in space, bro. That's like what you don't want.
Yo, his ship is like an old Buick. It's like an old ass Buick. It reminds me of an old ass car. It's like you gotta kick it. But I mean, like the Falcon is like that, but like his shit just look old. It just look old.
Yeah, the Falcon's been around the block a few times. This is a Jedi ship. But this shouldn't be beat up.
And this is also the start of Soul's episode of Cry Talking, because that's all he does all episode. He gets fucking one time he just gets really cry facey for a minute. We get about 2 solid minutes of cry face Saul,
and that is un-Jedi like. With all
right, and I you know what, and I don't even mind that. Right, I'm picking nits and I'm poking fun at it, but I didn't mind that scene. He was dealing with a lot of shit and he's putting it away. Like, listen, we're all men. I'm at work sometimes. You have those moments you're like, fuck, and you got to put that shit away and get back to work. So, this guy,
Basil,
dude, just useless though. Useless. Like, I don't understand the reason why he's here. Like, it just don't like what is he doing? Like, he's not doing anything to change the storyline.
I didn't mind this right here. I like him like charging it up and like trying to like talk to it. Like here at this point, not useless, right? He's still sneaking around. He's trying to charge this thing. He wants to do something. We don't know what he's up to. It's just the rest of the episode is useless. But here, not so bad. I still like his character design.
Yeah. But, and of course, the only Jedi that speaks his language is dead. So
Another furry creature that wears clothes, not looking good for the Wookiees.
I don't understand why they didn't make him talk. Like they could have just made him talk. Like I'd have been okay with him talking.
I don't know.
Well, that would lead to differences in the story. And then this is where, are these two perving on each other? Because she's like all eyes, doesn't even blink when he gets all naked. And then when he comes out, he's like, yo, if you're not going to join me, I'm going to get out and put my clothes back on. I was like, yo, that was an invitation, dog. He, yo, I don't know. There's no one very Disney-like. A little.
Well, remember they did it with Kylo Ren too. So I mean, yeah. I get though they had to point out the scars, like because that's a story in its own.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's a lot to that, which I'm not sure where it's going to go. There's a lot of talk about because of its kind of jagged. They're thinking it could be from the lightsaber whip from Venestra.
Oh, ooh, like they get lashes. Bam.
Well,
crazy.
And that's the whole thing and this is why I was sucked into this episode. He talks so much like a misleading, deceptive Sith. Like it's all double talk. He answers questions with questions. Everything is misleading. I mean, we have no idea where this is going.
That's why
I have no clue.
It's like,
so yeah, I mean, was it?
But and then
I don't know.
He also got like, here we go. Osha's in May's clothes. Like, of course she is. She had to get into the May outfit because May's in the Osha outfit. So here we go. You know, it's like a cartoon.
Yeah, it's a typical twins movie.
Yeah,
but it's still again a nitpick. It's not a big gripe. It's just one of those funny things.
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
but it feels lazy.
It does. It feels very lazy. It's like I feel like
they literally filmed a scene and then they were like, all right, cut. Now we're gonna film this other scene from like episode 6 where you're doing this and you're gonna be Osha as May now. All right, good.
I feel like the turn is not really warranted.
It's like there's earned.
There's no earning of the evilness and the goodness.
I have a thought with that I'll save to the very end.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Because I'm like, damn, she just talked to this handsome man for about 5 minutes because that's all we get of screen time with the bouncing back and forth. Because then you get the green check in here in a minute, and she takes up a whole bunch of fucking screen time. But you only get about 5 minutes of interaction with these two, and she's already like, "Fuck the Jedi." You're like, God damn. Like,
I know.
Hella quick. Like last episode, you literally held a gun to your sister and said the Jedi are good. Like, this is quite the turn.
Right. It's such a quick turn. It's just like, I'm not feeling that. Like, I'm not like there's got to be like a reason, and but they're not explaining the reasons why everything is.
Again, it's that same thing where it's like maybe next week. Because again, this episode could be awesome in hindsight, depending on what the reveal is. Right? Like all the things that I'm complaining about, once those answers are resolved, now you want to go back and watch it again because you're like, "Ooh, shit, juicy, 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 juicy."
Right. It's one of those things where you got
if they stick the landing. They're setting the bar fucking so high for themselves because it hinges on it. The show is gonna live or die by the reveal. And that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And I'm hoping that this doesn't come to fruition. There was one talk to where, and I don't remember her name, the show creator, talked about one of the big reveals, saving it for a potential future season. And I'm like, no, don't do that to us because that will kill the show instantly. You won't get that season if you don't give us the reveal by the end of this. So
you can't. That's yo. If they do some shit like that they should be ashamed of themselves for that. They can go kick rocks because like. You can't do that because you may not get a season 2.
You're not going to do this week to week shit and then drop like a big, oh, wait, so none of this makes sense at the very end? No.
Like, Steve, it's like this, like, yo, you ain't got Game of Thrones money. Like, yo, you can't be dealing with shit like this. Like, yo, Game of Thrones was a good, 6-7 seasons. You can't be playing around with shit like this.
You don't have HBO cred. All right,
Well-
you don't have that TV cred just yet.
Nah.
Game of Thrones gave us a really good first season to where you couldn't wait for more. You can't do that in season 1. You're gonna kill it.
You could
They
if
were-
this was an hour-long episode, you probably could do some shit like that. But like, they don't have that kind of time and energy to be like, oh, well, we're gonna save something for next season. Yeah,
So maybe my problem is this feels like it could be a really dark and kind of epic story, and it feels like the tone of the show may not match the subject matter like it should. Right? Maybe that's my problem with it. Like subject matter like this, I feel should be handled more. You know, we talked last week about Dave Filoni saying there's an audience for R-rated content. This seems like the kind of shit that would be right up the alley for R-rated content. The fucking first Acolyte, the origins of the Sith. Doesn't get much darker than that, right? So
there were a few little tidbits that were mentioned in this, and again, it's called back to the overall Star Wars feel. Like when he mentions that your anger betrays your thoughts. Some of it was funny when she asks, "Am I a prisoner?" And he's like, "You're the one with the weapon. Like, how are you the prisoner? You're holding a lightsaber."
but it's a shitty way because like he's even if she pulls out light, tries to do anything with that, he's gonna kill her. She won't win. And like he's like, you could leave, just gotta swim across this treacherous ass ocean with who knows what the fuck is in there to that ship.
Yeah, you just watched this man kill like 12 fucking Jedi by himself. Like, yo, listen.
And he didn't have a lightsaber for a lot of that fight.
Listen.
But I think that's the cool part with the way he's talking as far as being a Sith. He makes her think she has a choice, but she doesn't.
I'll say this about this episode. This guy here, what's his name? Quiet. It's not Qui-Gon. Quamir. I keep thinking, I always go, but like, he's great.
Oh, yeah.
He's great in this episode. I think he acts his little ass off and he plays, like you're saying, that double talk. I don't like the subject matter. I'm get frustrated. I'm just like, fucking make a point. But he does it very well. He plays the part very well.
Yeah. Trying to kill Saul again. It's weird. The turn for May is weird.
I don't know what's going on with May. She walked in there with a little knife. Like I was like,
yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do? You gonna stab him and then like here you are in a fucking ship, dummy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking.
This was one of my little nitpicks. This hug was so forced.
She acts. The actress does a great job because
she does.
May acts nothing like Osha, so this should all be very clear to Saul. Like he's all Osha, and she's like yes, but I guess he does like fucking maybe it's all a ruse. Maybe
his mind is again. Steve. If they don't stick this landing, because I'm so fucking curious of how this shit's gonna play out, his mind must be so clouded that he can't tell anything right now. And I'm assuming that's my
assumption. Gotta be like fucking. We walked in, and Torben was like starting a fucking orgy with all these space witches, and fucking, Trinity got hella mad. She was jealous and shit, and fucking, I don't know. Like it's got to get nasty, otherwise it's not gonna stick.
It's not.
It needs to get dark.
And Saul makes his comment about it. It's time for him to face the high council and tell them everything. But I think 3 times in this episode, he comes right there to telling us, but doesn't tell us.
Oh my god!
Frustrating.
Yes. If this is Godzilla 2015. You see the fucking monster? Cut. Something's about to happen? Cut.
Yeah, they're telling stories, but no, like you're not. Like, they must be saving this shit for the last episode.
Well, they only have 2 left.
The Jedi aren't doing no favors because here you got the green chick and you got the most punchable fucking Jedi I've ever seen in my life.
Wow. You read my mind. I wanted to punch this dude in his face.
Right? The second he walked on screen, I'm like, I want to punch you in your stupid fucking face and make a squeaker toy noise. You know what I mean?
I'm like, you die.
Mog or whatever his name is. I'm like, even your name sucks. So I'm gonna punch you so hard.
Is his name Mog? Is it really named Mog?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's the worst Jedi name ever. He doesn't even look like an alien.
And then he bitches. Like he gets all whiny. She's like, I'm going with you. He's like, oh really? Well, you get like sign. I'm like, oh my god, just punch him. Just punch him right in his fucking face. So it's good. He took my attention away from her terrible makeup.
Good. See, there you go.
But again, that background, awesome.
Oh,
Great.
the set. This
All
set
this
is
set
good,
stuff is great.
except the jungle.
Oh, we go back to the line of we go back to that Jungle Cruise line real quick.
Yes, this was just an interesting how. And again, I know not everybody cares about this or likes it, but as she's talking to the senator, and the comment comes up and going, "Oh, well, this one's just trying to make some waves in the Senate, so he's looking for a full review, but I'm not worried about it because you guys tell us everything." Really? So it kind of paints that picture of why the Jedi become the way they are in the future because of their
There's no
being
accountability
deceptive now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can say whatever they want. We're the good guys, remember?
This is when we get the reveal that Quamir tells her that he was a Jedi. But here's the cryptic part, is he said he was a Jedi a long time ago. She makes the comment, "Well, I never heard of you," which it's not like she keeps a directory of every Jedi.
I would have been like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah.
Like, I never heard of you.
But his response is, "Well, it was a really long time ago." Now, is that really long time? Like, look, you're 16, so anything older than 16 is a really long time ago. Or are we talking like 50 years a long time ago? Again,
well, she's not 16, right? No, he
said
no,
16 years, so she's like 22.
Yeah, she's plus 16 plus however old they were when the fire happened. So
yeah, so 22,
but
24.
But he's got to be 20, 23, 24. Like, how old is this cat? But I don't know. People look a hell of a lot younger than they are these days. It's crazy.
You know what's something I don't like about the show? The lightsaber designs are so basic. They are
old. They haven't gotten into the flare yet, man. Well, they're not about the bling. It's all about functionality.
I don't know, man. Like, it's still, dog. Like I mean, come on, man. Like,
look, it's just a black stick.
Like, I'm not a fan of any of the lightsaber designs. I'm like, oh man, that'd be cool. No, I don't care. I don't care about any of these designs at all. And I'm looking at them, and I'm like, I don't like, and not one lightsaber. I'm like, oh, that's dope. No, it's
if
not.
you just took this picture out of context and didn't know this was Star Wars, you would really be questioning what's in her hand right now. Like, what the fuck is going on? what the fuck is this?
What am I watching? I mean, again, all right. I mean, hey,
yeah,
I don't know.
So how long is it? So is it like he's really old, or has he like done some weird Sith magic and like de-aged himself?
Is he a shapeshifter?
I hope it's none of them. I know one of the other things that people were talking about was that scene earlier in the pool. Is this some magic pool like the Fountain of Youth that keeps him young? Again, I hope it's just him being deceptive and it's none of those supernatural things. So
thank you, James. Thank you. Did you know she's the showrunner's girlfriend? Who? The Punchable Jedi?
The green chick. The green.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew that.
Well, then she should have treated her love way better than that. Because she has her girlfriend out there looking stupid. Anyway, for the whole fucking world to see. Anyway, this is Basil's uselessness right here.
Is he attacking her or humping her leg?
I don't know.
It was terrible. This slapstick, like Pip's like does something and some juice squirts in her face, and she's like, ah, like,
yeah.
Get me out of here. Get me out of here quick.
So bad.
I know, dude. The juice in the face thing was like, man, are we watching Nickelodeon? I was like, is this 90s Nickelodeon? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like,
yeah, we all saw that documentary. That was problematic.
Yeah, I thought that was a problematic thing. I thought we didn't do that kind of stuff.
And like, I don't even know what his goals here. He ends up losing the machine, and then he has a flashlight and he ducks into the ground, like, and he's like trying to make his way through the grates of the ship. But like, what is his goal? What is it?
Yeah,
he didn't try to fight her. He like did like some moves like he was gonna. I was like, what the fuck is this? And then he went and hugged her leg and ran away. I'm just like, oh boy.
Yeah, and then like the robot that he turned on, then it didn't do anything. Like, she turned it back off and reset it. Like,
she factory defaulted it. That's fucked up.
Right. I was like, oh,
like, you murdered Pip. She murdered Pip and then put his head on another body, and now she has her own Pip. That's evil shit.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Pip had a whole history.
His eyes turned red. His whole shit turned red. I'm like, oh man. All right.
So we jump back to the two of them, and this is where she starts to question him about what happened on the planet with killing all of those Jedi, and he spins every bit of it. Gets her to get all pissed off because he asks her about why did you leave? Because they threw you away. You didn't quit on your own. And again, it's his questions with answering questions with questions, spinning it and gets her all out of whack, pulls the lightsaber, and does nothing.
I know, right?
It was a lot of longing looks. It was a lot of that with no talking. What you're seeing on the screen right now.
It was like they were like really like, I thought they were about to kiss at some point, to be honest. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought they were like,
I know. She's like, let's go back in the lake. Oh shit. Acolyte after dark.
It was like really like it was like a weird like, oh, I don't like you, but you're gonna like me, and I want to like you, but I'm not gonna like you. It's like, come on, man. Okay.
So May is discovered to be May. Now, did Saul figure it out on his own? Did Basil give him sign language? Was it her treatment of Pip? How did it change all of a sudden?
I don't know. Did you see anything different that he like?
No,
realized?
he talked. No, it just kind of like he said something. He was talking to her, and then blam.
Yeah,
she was trying to do something. Like she was trying to do something with the computer.
Well,
so,
yes. So she was about to make a distress call. Who's she calling? Is she calling the Jedi? Like who could she be calling? It sounded like the local police department.
Right, but she was turning herself in. So why are you just don't say hey?
Yeah, but there's some. It gets dicey because there's some questions when like Vanessa winds up on that fucking line for Jungle Cruise. She starts saying shit like, "Why did Saul do this? Like, what's going on? Like, maybe Saul's got some. Maybe Saul's doing some dark shit up there. Like, I don't know. Like,
maybe she's evil. Is she evil?
Look at that little motherfucker right there. Don't you want to punch him? Look at him. Oh man. You can see that stupid hair just waving as he's falling to the ground.
Well, he's the one who suggests that it could have been Saul that killed them all. And she kind of turns and goes, "Are you sure you want to make that accusation? Like, think about it before you go saying it out loud." I don't know.
She said, "Watch your mouth."
Yeah. But then I got a hunch that like, is she a bad guy? But then again, like in the book, she's like really a good guy. So
she knows some shit. She knows all about. I think that she's like on the up and up about what happened at that place. Maybe
this is like a big game of Clue, to where right now there's so many potential bad guys in here. There's her. There's Saul. You've got Osha, May, Quamir. Who's the real bad guy? It could be any of them.
I don't know.
They're gonna have some fucking reveal where nobody's really the bad guy. They were just all afraid of. Oh, you just wait. They're gonna do it. Oh man, they better stick the landing. Oh man.
So wait. You think that nobody's gonna be the bad guy? It's like wait.
No.
There's some big misunderstanding. Watch, you'll see.
I better not.
Now, and again, because they jump back and forth to this so many times, I don't know where it fell in the episode, but he makes the question about, because she's talking about her sister, and he's like, well, I thought she wanted the same thing that I want, but she just wants revenge. So then Osha's like, well, what do you want? And he goes, I want the power of 2. So this is again where I'm wondering, were the scars on his back because he was a Sith apprentice and the master went to kill him, and that's why he was thrown away? But now he sees the power in that, so he wants an acolyte. So he has the Sith 2 in order to take on the other 2. I don't know.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
When he said he wanted the 2, I just thought of the logo, and I was like, oh, well, there's 2 sisters. Now he wants to be 2. There's probably who's going to be the 2?
Yeah. I mean,
because you have that on the logo, you have the 2 O's, and one's blue and one's red. So it's like, I'm thinking that represents the sisters, but
don't know. I know that she again asks him about his scar, and he says it's from when they threw me away. And she asks if it was from his Jedi master, but he does not respond. So again, misdirection.
Man, I don't know. I'm at this point, I'm just like, man, I really just want to jump to the end because I gotta know.
I'm like,
I
just
gotta-
yeah.
I do like when he talks about the helmet as far as being sensory deprivation type device.
Yeah.
And when the whole thing about it's just you and the Force, and he makes the comment, and whatever you bring with you, which is a direct callback to Yoda and the dark cave on Dagobah. Because that's when Luke was like, well, what's in there? And Yoda just looks at him and goes, only what you take with you. So.
Yeah, that's cool.
Dead bodies.
They just had her all out there, like, damn.
Man,
Like,
she's out there. It's been a whole night and a day. It's got to be flies and shit. Ah, man.
Yep.
They
Dead
just left the
Jedi
body out there,
everywhere.
dead.
Look at her makeup. Terrible.
And they even re-showed. They even re-showed like dude
Some of
like
them.
necking, like, you know, two were behind a tree with no heads. Like
The brutality is there, and they had that on the recap too. Like all of the kills, you know, fucking York getting his neck snapped, getting tossed away. Like, golly, man, that was rough.
That was rough. It like he really died in real life. I was like, oh shit, like damn. Looking at it again, you just like and then the 3 stabs. I was like, dang. They had to go.
There were 2 moments in this episode. One was here with Venestra, to where it's almost like she hears those echoes in the Force and can kind of hear what happened. We also got that with May on the ship, where she could hear Osha being tested for the first time by the Jedi.
Oh, I wasn't sure if that was her test or Osha's test, but I guess that makes sense because we didn't hear her test, but we did hear Osha's test, and that's what we heard there. So,
yeah, I was going to say she stayed on the planet. They assumed she was dead, so May was never trained, at least not by Jedi.
No, but she took the test. She was on the ship and took the test.
I wonder how Osha failed her Jedi training. I'm very curious to know how she failed.
And again, did she fail? Did she quit? Was she thrown out? We don't know.
Well, she said she failed. She said she failed.
Well, but again, did they convince her that she failed?
Yeah,
that's true.
So, and this is when Venestra makes the comment about something to tip the scales. What are we tipping here?
So vague. Make a point.
There is your one unique lightsaber in this entire timeline.
And it was used on a
whip.
Stupid bug. It wasn't even used on anything cool. Like, she may as well have done that to open a door or something. Dumb. Like, fucking, if you don't use that in a fight, get out of here. Like, I was irritated when I was like, ooh, that's cool. Oh, that's what they used it for? Damn. Terrible.
So, once again, Saul takes us right to the edge about, I'm going to tell you everything. I've been waiting 16 years thinking about what I was going to say to you if I ever ran into you. And you're going to listen.
Black screen.
And then it changes. Gone.
Oh my God. I expected credits there. We
Nope.
didn't get them. But, like, you may as well have, because, like, what bullshit that was. I was just like, okay, fuck you, show.
I was like, man, fuck you. I was like, because sometimes I don't look at how much time is left on the show. So I'm like always kind of like, oh, okay. And then no.
I'm just like they want me to think about this all week. And you know what? I'm not gonna worry about what Saul's gonna say. Nope. Yeah. I'll just think about it next Tuesday.
Yeah. yeah, exactly. That's where I'm at, Steve.
Final scene. Osha tries on the helmet. And so here is what I was referring to earlier in our episode. So here's what I'm thinking. Saul is going to explain everything to May. May is going to be understanding, but because Osha is wearing the helmet and is more in tune with the Force, she's going to hear it at the same time her sister hears it. But because it happened to her, she's going to get pissed and drive her dark. The explanation is going to make her sister understanding, and her sister's the good one.
Thus cementing my prediction from the beginning of this series.
Yes. But it's all done with the one explanation.
So Osha's the bad one and May's the good one.
Well, explaining what happened is going to push Osha over the edge. When Saul unburdens himself and says whatever took place on Brendok, when Osha hears it, she is going to snap.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think anything.
That would be the only way that her dark side turn would be earned, because she's had this issue, right? It's been 16 years. It's a big deal, right? This whole show is predicated on it. So if that is the thing that pushes her to the edge or over into the dark side, that would be the only thing that would be earned. But again, it better be so fucked up that it pushes someone to the dark side, because if it's not, then it ain't gonna make no sense. Like, it has to be, but how fucked up can it be if May is gonna then be good? Like, if it's that bad, May might be like, I'm gonna fucking kill all of you. Like, force explosion, Super Saiyan in space.
And given what we saw in the last episode, there's also the possibility that by the time this ends, every character we've come to know is dead.
Agreed.
Nobody's safe.
I wouldn't even care. I don't like none of these motherfuckers anymore.
I mean, technically, it's kind of like
they're all dead now in Star Wars. So, I mean, if we're current, but long dead. Their impact isn't even felt anymore. We never heard of them. Small prize.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, we're finally getting the story of Osha and May. Remember Osha and May? We've been talking about them since the 70s.
Nope.
Who? The first what? Oh. I'm still, all that shit talking aside, like, I do a lot of that just to poke fun and so we can laugh and stuff. But like, I'm still genuinely excited about like what the reveal could be. Yeah, they could fuck it up. Oh, and they might. But I'm still excited to see what they have in store. Oh man, because they could, if they stick to landing, this could be one of the best Star Wars things. Because they could have hoodwinked us the whole show. Like it could. Oh god, it could be. Yeah. And I mean, they have it within them, right? Like episode 5 was super great. So like they have it in there to make something good if they really want to. We'll see.
Okay. All right, man, more. I wanted to share something from Zombie Hunter because he did send it to me, but he made this. Send it to the client. I mean, damn. Like damn. Like that's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Zombie Hunter, that's pretty fucking awesome, dude. Like literally, like really dope. And he also did this as well. Hold up. Let me share my screen. He did this as well, and he actually has a video for it. And he made that, which is really fucking tough. Like, really,
shit.
And it levitates. That's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zombie is really good job, man. Really, really good
Skills.
job. Yeah,
that is very nice.
That's tough, man.
Kudos, my friend.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was tough, man. There was definitely some great stuff, man. You did, bro. God, I can't wait to see more stuff, man. But man, look at this. Oh, ain't wrong.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, why are you here? Like you're late. You're late.
I didn't even watch that. I didn't even watch.
We can't even hear you.
We can't even hear you. You don't even know how to talk.
Look at those earphones.
There's no he's using his like 3-year-old nephew's headphones or something. They got Lightning McQueen on the side.
Do they really?
No. Yeah, Lil signed in an hour late just to get abused.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You didn't watch the episode?
No, I haven't.
Oh, we just shit all over it for the whole time.
That's fine. I figured you did.
As soon as I was like, Lil's not here, he can't protect it. Let's go.
Have I been protecting the whole series?
Yeah, you gatekeep that shit. Hell, you're like, no, it's good. You just don't understand.
Well, we'll get your take.
We'll get your opinion though.
Yeah, next week. I just wanted to crash the party for a couple minutes because I know you guys are toward the end. So
yeah.
It's a pleasure seeing you, man.
And now you can see the girls walking in behind me. Yeah.
Oh,
what's up, Ava? Hello.
Hi, family. They're like whatever.
Yeah.
Hello, Mia.
What you in a hotel?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you was like at your family's house or something like that.
No, man, they all got pets. I'm not messing around with that.
Oh, that's right. You're allergic to Wookiees.
Bougie. He's like, plus he's got that penthouse. He's got the Mickey suite.
Yeah,
Oh.
I wish. I'm staying at a Hyatt place, so
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong
it's
with
a
that.
nice room. But
mean-
nothing wrong.
I mean, it's not the Waldorf Astoria, but
You want to know reveals you missed in episode 6 a little?
Nothing.
None.
That's what I figured.
That's
I
what
figured
found out.
after.
You found out that there are reveals. We're gonna know about them
Next week or the week after.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real soon. No, next week we're gonna get another fucking flashback episode.
Probably.
And we're not gonna get Saul's conversation until episode 8.
Is this 6? Right? This was episode
This was
6.
6.
yeah, 6. 6
Okay.
reviews.
And there's 8, right?
Yeah.
So 2 weeks.
Are we recording on Saturday?
I'm not.
Okay. So free day.
Salt and pepper. Salt and pepper, I thought.
Maybe later.
We'll see.
Maybe. We'll see. Me and Steve got some gaming to do. Maybe Ed, if you want to jump in, we got some gaming to do. So we might not. But listen, we said it all. Again, a little stay on too. Till next week. Make sure you like, subscribe, like the show, please. Give us 2 thumbs up, give us 1 thumb up. I don't care what you do. Like the show, we appreciate it. And we will be here next week to talk about episode 7. Thank you guys again. 2 weeks, something good better be happening in the show. I agree.
Yep.
I agree, Zombie. I agree. But till next week, man. This is Sean.
This is a Lil.
This is Steve.
And this is Ed.
And may the force be with you.
Always.
I was like, do I even say it?
I did think that.